Hello. Look. No, don't look at this. Don't look at this. We'll talk about this. But look at that. That. Look at that. Look at him. Sorry. I didn't mean to call you a that.
Well, you're a this. You're a this.
I am. Hello, everybody. Skipper, thanks for joining me today. Skipper's got the next 4 days off. So, I'm going to start doing 1 day a week. On Wednesdays, we do the tanks, and you guys can come up and show your tanks. But I think on Thursdays, we're going to do like a guest every Thursday, just to change things up a little bit. I think Thursdays will be fun for that. And Skipper gets to be my very first guest for the new segment. And we have no topic, right? We're just going to hang out. That's what this is. It's a hangout in the afternoon. It's just to fill your afternoon with good stuff. You're going to see some weird stuff, though. I have a Pokemon game proof of concept. That's what this little... Look at my ball. Look at my ball. It's a proof of concept right now. It's just working through. You're going to see some you're going to see some What the Fish artwork, but I took the backgrounds off super quickly. So some of them are just horrible. And right now there's only 10. There's only 10 because, again, this is all just, I'm working through it. It's a proof of concept thing. It's going to be fun. All it really is, though, all it's going to do is it's just something that, you're going to catch the What the Fish art. Zenny's here. It's too bad I don't know. I like it. What was I saying? It's going to be What the Fish art and logos, channel logos. And I got to figure out the name of it. There's a guess, so still no trumpets. Yeah, that's right. The sounds, I'll work on that. I'll work on getting the sounds going too. But you're going to see a little What the Fish art pop up, and if you put catch in the chat, exclamation catch for now, you can maybe catch it. It'll happen every once in a while. I didn't set it to that much. There's all kinds of stuff going on. But Steven just wanted to make it harder for Rico by not removing the background. And I didn't say anything to him about doing that either. I just did a real quick removal, like the shrimp. Shrimp is the worst one. The shrimp is the worst one. So, Skipper, I'm not used to having guests, so you just got to tell me to shut up if you want to say something.
I ain't telling you to shut up. It's just
Yeah, but that's what I expect from you. Let's say some highs. Let's say some highs.
Right.
Audra Meyer was the first one and got the notification. Hey, nice. Hi, Audra. Thanks so much for watching the replays, too. And there's Jorge. What's up, dude? Special guest, who could it be? Now, Whip. Has Whip said anything since we started? Whip, say something. Because I don't know if he actually said anything once we started the stream. So there's something there for Whip, too. In fact, now we'll leave it alone. Excuse me. Jenna P., good morning. There's Matt. Hello, sir. We demand this start 5 minutes ago. It was pretty close. Please tickle Rico and get him to press go live. I was right about that job. Good job, Mr. Tickle. Mr. Tickle. I'm poop again. So it would be sort of cool if we could make this work for more than one person.
You would have to probably have the same system that you're using and link it somehow, I'm sure.
Yep. I'd have to pass that information, which would be laggy, I bet, because we're far enough away. So there'd be some lag. Like I would turn to poop, and then 10 seconds later you would turn to toilet paper or something.
That's funny, actually.
Yeah. I don't know how we would do that. That's beyond me. But I bet there's some way.
Set the guest up as poop paper.
Yeah, poop paper. Hi, Annette. Good morning. Kalish, hello. Benjamin Peters, what's happening? Linda Worth. The Pacific Cleaner Ship. Does it say ship? Does it say ship? It says it up here. I got to scroll back up. Oh, no, shrimp. Okay. Whew. I thought I had a typo. Well, no, I couldn't have had a typo because I cut and paste your names there, Stephen. So I couldn't have. Skipper and I can finally link up to discuss shipping methods and tips tomorrow or this weekend, Nathan says.
Yeah, he had some questions. I told him I'd try to help him out.
Well, you're up tomorrow.
Mhm.
I'm going to be up with Nathan instead of doing an afternoon to light tomorrow, noon to 2, or excuse me, 2 to 4, because John goes at noon. We don't want to, we like to work together with other people instead of going over them if we can help it. I mean, there's no, the daytime is wide open. So, and John decided to come back. So, I like to work with people. So, we'll go 2 to 4 tomorrow, but it's not going to be on my channel, it'll be on Nathan's. Maybe you could, maybe Nathan could bring you up too, and you guys could talk shipping. I bet you a lot of people have the same kind of questions.
Well, I'm just going to tell him the stuff that how they were sent to me, just to give him some ideas.
Gotcha.
Ideas on shipping plants. One of the other people he could probably be a good idea to get in contact with would be Stephen P. also.
Yeah, he ships a lot of plants.
Mhm.
A lot of plants. Jorge said, Skip may be your first, but I'm your favorite. I'm not. Now you got us looking at your balls. Now what? The sound I have to work on, Zenny, and thanks for being here. And good morning. The sound I have to work on for this, there is a way to do it. In fact, Bex showed me, actually. Miss you, Bex. She was doing passing all the data through all the sound. And it's really not that hard. I just haven't done it. Working on removing the background for the merch. I could have sent those files. Yeah, Stephen, if you still want to, if you want to put those up, that would save some time. It's not a big deal. You're going to see how ugly these are. Because I did them very quick. Again, it's just a proof of concept. And I made it for like every 10 minutes, roughly, I think you're going to see it pop up. And after a while, this will go away. It's just weird. It does like a weird thing. At some point, that and this will go away. Nano Aquarium Guy, what's up, Jay? Let's see. Steve, not removing the backgrounds. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to get rid of my pellets. Yeah, because I do a lot of testing in streams. I do unlisted streams where I'm in there typing different commands and stuff to test it. So I will get rid of mine. What's that?
When you're in T-shirt, that's okay.
What did I miss?
I say if you want to win your own T-shirt, that's okay. Don't dump your pellets.
Oh. Yeah. I've already got one. Let's do this right now. I bought the very first one just to see what it looked like. Did I do it right? Set pellet? No, it's set pellets. I got to scroll to the bottom. Set pellets. See, I don't even know my own commands. See, it didn't even do anything. All right. Sorry. Real quick here.
There was a question while you're doing that. And I know you're behind on the chat, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's jump in. Yeah.
But Benjamin Peters, it should be coming back in March. He was asking about the auction. It should be coming back in March. I'm going to start getting in contact with people this month. Get with Barbara Day. She's going to be helping out quite a bit this year.
Who is?
Barbara Day.
I don't think I know Barb.
She's been up on the. I've had her on my stream. I had her.
Is that her channel name? Barbara Day?
Yeah, and that's her actual real name too.
Wow. How do I miss? I don't usually miss people. Huh.
Well, and last time she's been up on YouTube was when was our last auction? October, I think it was.
Yeah. And is she like local to you? Is she in your club and stuff?
No, she's not far away though. She's probably about maybe an hour.
Okay.
Maryland, and she has a lot to do with clubs.
I bet I've seen it. There we go. Look, it's even the Steelers colors. Whip. It's even the Steelers colors. There's Latoya. Latoya's going to be our guest on the Focus On this month.
Awesome.
That's going to be cool. Robert Reed is here. Hi, Robert. So, yeah, in March, you're going to start the, And again, those are on Saturdays, 8 to 10 p.m. on Skipper's channel, Eastern time.
Yes.
Rico's really trying to make us work these days. Shane, wait, do I see Shane? Shane, I saw you yesterday on Dan's Fish. It was very good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. I saw the last time. What did you say? Something about dealing with divorce or something? I can't remember what you said, Shane, but I hope you're doing well. And I hope health-wise you're doing well, too. Annette wants all my pellets. They're gone. Oh, look. It's right in my, look. See how bad it looks? Because, again, it was a super quick, just remove, background. I just want to do a proof of concept. I also want to make them easier to catch, because sometimes they do like this. Now, I don't know how it works either. So it looks like it only allows... Does it only allow one? No, you caught it, or you're catching it. See, it doesn't work exactly right. I don't like how it works exactly.
Somebody caught it.
See, there's some lag there, and it just it needs to be tweaked some more. But the bones of it in place. Again, this is just proof of concept. It's not ready for prime time yet. But it will be, again, all of the artwork will be What the Fish artwork. Thank you, Stephen. And I want to even name the game something to do with What the Fish as a thank you, But it's What the Fish artwork from Stephen and channel logos. So again,
hold on, I'm going to get a roll of toilet paper.
It's getting crappy up in here. Okay, I gotta scroll way back up now. There's Shane coming in. I dumped the pellets, but my names have typos. Oh no! Well, they're gonna have typos when I bring them over, Stephen, because all I do is cut, because I have to name the image. Like 1.png, 2.png. So I'm just taking some of your images, renaming them, and then cutting the name out that you have on it and putting that in the text of it so that it puts that in the chat. There's a lot involved to this. And again, I didn't make this. This was somebody else who made this Guy Haunter. But I'm going to tweak it to suit our needs and make it for the fish fam instead. Make it a fun community thing. And if somebody else wants it, I can't give you the artwork. That belongs to Stephen. But I can bundle all the rest of it and make it very easy for you to install it too and use it on your channel if you want to. So let me know if that's something. Once we get it done, if people are interested in that, they can have it too. You'll just have to do different artwork or get the approval from Stephen. But yeah. Everyone in chat that isn't looking for pellets here, we're trying to get Eduardo on the board. Oh, gotcha. Nice. I like that, Matt. I like that. And Whip doesn't have his 1,000 pellets. I forgot to give Whip pellets from yesterday. Hold on. You want to
I'm doing this for free. I don't want new pellets. He did not pay me for this segment. Actually, while you're doing it, I'll talk about something. Okay. This Saturday was supposed to be the CCY swap in York, PA. Due to the weather that is coming, they have rescheduled it to January 13th from 12 to 4 at a different location. If any of you guys on here that was planning on going don't know how to see where it's at, like if you're not part of the Facebook group, if you're planning on going, let me know. Or if you're having problems with Facebook and you have me as a contact, or just email me, I will let you know. I'll give you the address and everything where it's going to be at. We got about 6 to 8 inches coming Saturday. I mean, I was going either way, so it saved me from having to hit the mountains in my truck because I was going.
I'm sorry. When you say we've got 6 to 8 inches coming and I'll go either way, it just, the phrasing.
I know.
Last night, sorry to interrupt you, but last night Dan went on a tear too for about a full 2 minutes about he was looking at a pleco that was 12 inches, and he was like, I couldn't take in 12 inches. I've never tried to take in inches, but if I saw a group, I would get them. I would take them. And it just kept going on and on. Michelle and I were watching, and we were laughing so hard because it just kept going. He had no idea. Poor Dan. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you.
But yeah, it'll be in a different place. It's going to be at a church this time. Hopefully it's going to be cold, so hopefully there'll be enough room inside. It's winter's here. We're not getting away from the cold now.
Yeah,
it's here to stay.
For some of us.
Yeah.
I mean, you got those lucky people down there, but we make up for it in the summertime.
Yeah, we say it's hot, and they're down there frying eggs on the blacktop.
Yeah, it's 75 here.
Hey, what are you talking about? It's triple digits.
Actually, let's look outside. Let's see what it looks like. It's actually really nice. I zoomed in a little bit because the lake, you can't really see it that well. The lake, you can see on the left-hand side, right above that brown house. There, you can see the waves coming in. They're not that big, just little white caps, but you can sort of see some waves at least this time. I really wish I had a better scope. I have a scope. I need to get a scope set up so that we can actually see the lake, because right there in front of the lake and where that channel is, that water always stays open. So a ton of waterfowl are always right there, and you can see all kinds of stuff just bunched up together in that little section around the channel, plus looking out on the lake. It's just, I love it. I love it. Did you cover everything that you were for the meeting?
Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. Okay. I still have to scroll down. Let's see. Yeah. So if anybody isn't playing along, if only Rico wasn't hoarding pellets. Big Steve. Hi, Big Steve. If anybody doesn't want to do the pellet stuff, which I get, it's not for everybody. But if you don't want to do it, you're getting pellets anyways. It just happens. Give them to Eduardo. That's what people are trying to do, which is good. I like that. Eduardo's a good guy. Aquarium Delirium, hello. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Hello. Kalish Deuce blocked me. Deuce blocked me because she got the poop in first. Tomatillo. Hi, Tomatillo. Hope you're having a good day, sir. How was Texas today? What did I see you doing? What were you doing? You were leaving the house to go do something. You were in the car. I forgot what it was. I was just watching the video. I saw you leaving the house, so I was watching, because I don't do that, so it's nice to watch other people do it. That's what people should do, is just take a video of them leaving the house, tag me in it, just so I can see what the outside looks like, This is my driveway. Here's the Circle K. Hi, John McKenzie. I'm still not done saying hi. Okay.
It's because you keep seeing a squirrel.
I do. I get distracted so easy. There's Melvin. I think that's Melvin, right? Aquatic Playground. Is that Melvin? I think it's Melvin. And there's my buddy Whip. I'm sorry?
Did he change again?
I could be wrong. I just, I was looking at content and I felt like that was Melvin. I don't know. Melvin's been around forever. He's been around a really long time in the community. And you sort of get a feel for people as time goes on, Huawei, thank you. I did not post that. Can you post the, hold on. Can you post the link, Huawei, or anybody else? But Huawei, you're a mod now, so if you could, 2659. Thank you so much for reminding me about Dusty's thing there. And if anybody doesn't know, take a look at the link that's when it's dropped. It's pretty serious. I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of what's going on, though. Lumpy Dog says, beating my head against the wall, a normal day at work.
Yeah.
Okay, so people are doing the catch thing. So today I'm going to leave the Pokeball thing running because I want to get some opinions from you guys on, how you feel about it. What do you like? What do you don't like? Again, it's right now. There's only 10 of them. It's proof of concept. I've got it set to, I think it's every 10 minutes roughly. It's a random period, but closer to 10 minutes that it'll come up. So I just want to get some opinions about how people feel about it. I want to also add whoever catches whatever the thing is. I want to add like 1,000 points to whoever catches it. And it only happened like, we'll probably end up doing it like maybe 4 times during a 2-hour live stream, so it's not a ton. It's not always there, but just it comes up every once in a while and get you some extra points.
I would probably make it easier to catch because nobody caught that shrimp.
Yeah.
Squirrely bum.
They have a setting for that I just have to go into the code and change it. And he described, the guy who made this is so good at walking people through how to do it. It's so, he gives you step by step by step, and he's really good about answering questions. Like if you do something wrong or you don't understand something, he's just like that. It's great. It's great customer service, but I didn't pay him anything. You know what I mean? He's doing it for free.
Yeah.
So thank you to Haunter he did this game, and he also did the point system that we use. So there's other stuff too that I haven't decided if I want to use, where you can actually spend points to make a Pokemon, whatever we're going to end up calling them, show up just for you to catch, or lesser points to make it show up that everybody can catch. There's all kinds of stuff, just barely scratching the surface with it. So
that's just crazy.
It's fun, that's all. This oh, there we go again. Is it the same damn one?
Yeah.
What? That sucks, because it's the worst of them too. It's the one I did the quickest, the removal, and it just looks like crap.
And it's probably until you catch it, that one will keep showing up.
Well, it was hard to test because it was just me, and but different ones did come up even when I did not catch one. I don't like where it is either. It's
like your Cyclops.
There we go. Success.
So who caught it?
We're going to change the Pokeball to be something fishy too. I'm thinking a net. Not a net. Sorry, a net. We'll put a net there. And that's pouncing on.
Where her mouth opens up like she's trying to eat it.
That would be funny. Sorry, that would be hilarious. Like,
Silver Creek caught it, by the way.
Oh, nice. Nice, Tommy. And I don't like all of the, I don't like how it works in the chat though. I want to minimize how much text is there from the bot. Like that's a lot of text for every single one. But if we're only doing it 4 times a day, it's not that bad, I guess.
Well,
Shane, I'm finally down to Shane. Go ahead.
That it ain't that bad, because if you think about it, whenever people do giveaways, how much the hashtags.
True. Yeah, especially on Dan's. 469 people last night, right? Something like that. It was close to a record.
I can't remember. And I was at the whole thing for once.
Bob, no, you weren't. You came in late because you had an ambulance.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I remember. I was there for the whole thing. Surprisingly,
400 and some. I just couldn't remember what the final number was.
I think it was like 469. Bob Kaler said, I think he said the record was like 487 or something like that. So it was pretty damn close.
Yeah, that 487 does sound right.
That was awesome to see. And I've seen it on a lot of streams too. And I know it's that time of year, but usually January starts to, fade a little bit. And it seems like it's still up,
No, it's probably going to pick up anyways because of how cold it's going to be outside. People are going to stay in more. It's the summertime is when it drops.
Big time. Yeah, big time. The summer times are so frustrating. Because you've always, every year I feel like I did something, that changed and drove people away, but it's just the nature of it. Mm-hmm. And I complain about it every year, and I'm like, and everybody keeps reminding me, and I'm like, I know, but it's worse, but I still do it.
As long as your sub counts don't drop, you're all right.
Yeah. And speaking of that, are you monetized now? Are you all set?
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Thank you, everybody, again. Yeah. Last time I checked, that was at 1,003. I haven't looked.
Oh, but have you submitted yet to do the ads and everything? Submitted to be monetized?
That did it right away.
Because you were already set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to wait. I think after the verification, when there's balloons.
It's B stuff.
BS. But anyway, so whenever I got it, I guess they go through a verification progress to make sure none of it's fake channels or whatever. And I ended up, it was like the next day. And I went in and did everything. With one of the complaints last night during Dan's stream is the ads halfway through or during it. You could shut that off.
Yeah, I was talking about that yesterday in the stream, at the end of my stream. In fact, maybe we should show people again just how to do that, because those are frustrating. Those are frustrating. I can't stand the midstream rolls. I don't care what ads you put on. That doesn't bother me, the unskippables and stuff. But in the middle of the stream, that's frustrating. And you can get rid of it. You just have to make a choice, the right choice.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially in a stream like his, whenever it's like a lot of information.
Yeah.
You get into a subject and bam, there's an ad, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah. And you miss it because he's not set up for those ads. There's some people that they know the ad is coming, so they'll do like a be right back screen or something where they're not actually talking and doing content while the ad is running. If they want to do that, that's fine. Again, unlike a lot of people, I don't care what other people do on their channel. Have fun. Do whatever you want. But I don't want to do that. And it is frustrating, like you said, when you miss out on something because an ad pops up.
I think it was last Thursday during the nocturnal feeding show. Yeah, because I couldn't stream Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, because something came up. I didn't get back till real late. But Thursday that happened, or the Thursday before it happened, and it's because I didn't have it set. And whenever I saw it in chat, of course, I had enough people when everybody was talking. I went in and fixed it. It's in your analytics part of your, while your YouTube's up and running, you can fix it.
Let's show people. And we did, like I said, I did yesterday, but I'll open it up today and show people again. Because there's a couple of choices you can make there that I think are important. And again, these aren't rules, right? Who makes the rules? Nobody makes the rules. But these are just suggestions that a lot of people in the community have talked about things that bother them. And there's two things, big things, that you can change that will make people happier with your streams. And they're simple things. And they really don't, let's be honest, ads don't do anything for people like us. You're going to make, you're going to make 20 cents in a week if you stream every day. I mean, it's a pittance. All right, let's go in here and then I'll share it out. And let's make this one full screen. And then here we go. Screen.
Yeah, because I know one thing you showed yesterday, that reaction thing. Ugh.
Yeah. Yep.
When you're on your phone, it's not good.
Yeah, even on the desktop, it's not good. It just, there's also a Chrome extension too that you can get that blocks it, and that helps out a lot, because if people forget to do it, you don't have to worry about it. You're not seeing it anymore, so it's on your side. You get to decide not to see it. So, anyways, you go into your customization. Again, make sure these two are checked, these top two, because if you want your replay crew to be able to see the chat, because that's a big part of our streams, right? For us.
Yeah.
Subscribers is whatever you want to do. I put 10 minutes on the daytime. Focus ons, I do like 5 minutes. Get rid of this live reactions. That's that heart. That's the bad one. Get rid of that. Nobody likes this. Everybody should get rid of that. Maybe they'll take a hint and find someplace else to put it. I've got some ideas where they can put it.
Well, see, I think the whole point of them for doing that is if you're streaming through YouTube, you can see that while you're in the YouTube studio doing it. But when you're up on StreamYard or on this platform, you don't see it because you're not looking at that screen.
Yeah.
So it's
just a poor implementation of it.
Yeah.
So, and then in this screen, here down at the bottom is the important part. So you're going to turn on your monetization, but don't do this. Don't schedule mid-rolls. Say insert mid-rolls manually, and then just don't put them in. And then they never show up. Then people don't get a mid-roll. So, again, these are just suggestions. Obviously, nobody's telling anybody what to do. I just got to clarify that because I know how people get. Nobody's telling anybody. Skipper's telling you. Listen here, you little shit.
Send me some freaking hate mail. I don't care. That just means you love me.
Yeah, get rid of or choose this one. Don't let YouTube do it because they will. They'll just put them in there whenever they think, and then some of your content gets missed. So, anyways, that's it. That's it. I really wish it would do that layout that we just saw with other people. That's what this one doesn't do that I don't like. YouTube does that, but I can't make it, like if we do this. Nope, not that one. This one. Look, I can't put you anywhere. Those are my choices. That's probably the best one. But if they put you off to the side, that would be nice. But you can't. That's the one that I do not like about Talk Studio. Huh. There, I'll give you the main seat. Okay. Scrolling down. Rico uses extensions. I do. For Chrome. Someone coming to take my place in his meeting. Hi, Geek Boy. Hi, June. I got to scroll back up though. I'm way behind. There's where Geek Boy came in. Nice thing is, yeah, FFL now tracks those stats, but Bob said the max was 47. Matt said, yeah, 469 on Dan's. Nice. There is Melvin. That is, he said, this is a brand new channel I launched on Tuesday. This is my channel on my own. The past 5 years on YouTube was about my grandmother. This channel is my identity and persona. Major Storm is the Fury. All right, Melvin. Cool. I thought it was you. But yeah, open your mouth and eat it. Holy crap, I'm so far up. I'm going to miss some things because I'm scrolling down.
That is the giraffe hat.
And I'm going to make it super easy to catch them. Oh, somebody got it there. Oh, no, it's still working. See, it's weird. It's sort of laggy, and that's got to be worked out.
So I noticed that the YouTube chat is much quicker than this Streamlabs. And I'm wondering if that's why.
It's definitely a part of it, but I did not use this yesterday. I went direct from OBS to YouTube when I was doing my testing last night, and it was still pretty laggy.
Oh, okay.
It really was. So, again, I got to sort through some of that and figure out. There is a setting on YouTube to go to low latency. I don't know. There's a lot to work on. Again, this thing is just for anybody coming in. This is just proof of concept. It's not set up yet. We're just testing it. I thought we'd, let you guys see how it works, what you like, what you don't like. Because again, I do this for you guys. I mean, it's for me. I get a lot out of it. I really do. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I love this so much. But I want to do things that you guys enjoy, and I don't want to drive people away with too many games or whatever. So even though it's my stream and I'm going to do what I want, I want feedback. I want opinions. So, Skip, I miss your Sunday night stream just about every week. Every week. It's not okay. I get the replay quite often. Grant's here.
You got to have family time.
And Sunday is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to also take Wednesdays off, but I've since stopped doing that. But so it's just Wednesdays. Grant, somebody who was talking. Damn it. I forgot who it was yesterday. We suggested you. Alishon said so to Skipper.
He's right.
Cody V, hi. Rico is just keeping all the Pokemon to himself. Damn it, I can't remember who it was yesterday, Grant. Somebody was going to reach out to you. We suggested you. It was a shrimp thing, obviously, and they wanted to know about genetics and stuff. Man, I can't remember who it was. You guys remember yesterday? Man, that's going to drive me crazy. Well, hopefully, somebody's probably going to be reaching out to it. It's somebody you know, too, Grant. I don't remember who, but family time is overrated. Sometimes. It's not, you know what? It's not even family time. It's Michelle time. Like the kids are off doing their own shit. I see Aiden, a couple times a week, and he's right downstairs from me. So, Anthony.
Yeah, it's like my son's at that age to where as soon as he came in the door from school, he disappears. It's like he's magic.
Yeah. Does he take his pants off at the front door?
Oh, no.
Aiden used to do that. He used to walk in the door from, getting off the bus. He'd walk in the door and strip down to his boxers just like that every single time. It's like he stripped his pants off every single time.
Then he asked if it was Laura, LJ Shrimp.
Was it maybe during the but Laura knows Grant and was already talking about, working with Grant.
Oh.
So maybe, I don't think it was. Not sure why it capped her name. Wasn't it Laura? I made the dogs bark. Oh, look outside. Hold on. The sun came out. Sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
Freaking Wally's going nuts.
All because I yelled. It does look nice out there, but we're zoomed in too far, I think I'm going to zoom that out. Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, but then that shows that ugly trailer. It's like I got to get that right spot because I hate showing that ugly trailer. It's like the biggest eyesore in the neighborhood.
Oh, on the left there?
Yeah. Nobody's lived there nobody's ever lived there. It was a cottage. But the guy passed away 7 years ago, and the lady who owns that house on the left bought that little piece of property with the trailer and never, I don't know if she's wanting to tear it down or what the deal is, but she's never done anything with it. She's nice. I like her. She's a good neighbor. Like a good neighbor. I like her a lot. We talked to her more than we talked to anybody else. Laura was lumped into the people you were suggesting. Lurking and watching Rocco's replay from last night. What is Rocco's? Does he have a new channel? MNC? Or is it still his other channel? Let us know. Let us know. I didn't know Rocco went live last night.
Well, I didn't know he was back.
Look, MNC and Roxanne both said, and hi Foxanne, both said the same thing. Stay over there. Is it raining? No, it must be just condensation off the roof or something. It's because no, the sun's shining, so it's melting off some of the stuff. We have a navy blue roof.
Is it metal?
Yes. We have a navy blue. It's not navy blue. I always think it is, and then I go outside and it's not. It's a little bit darker than your shirt. A little bit darker than your shirt. So, but it's dark enough that it does melt the snow pretty quick. It wasn't on his old channel. Okay. All right. Is new channel not fish related? Okay. All right. Well, I hope he's doing all right.
What channel is that?
Yeah, you can drop the name for us, or Zenny, if you know it, you can drop the link. Feel free. You guys know that. The mods, there's a bunch of mods, and you guys know you can drop any links. I trust you guys. Everybody that's a mod, I trust you guys, so drop any links you'd like to.
Eric's twerking.
It was like, what's that song? You didn't know Skipper was going to sing for us today. What did you say you were going to do? Ave Maria?
Huh?
Nothing.
I don't know that.
Ave Maria. It's did you ever see the Step Brothers? Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh, come on. The Catalina wine mixer. He sings Ave Maria there during the Catalina wine mixer.
Well, I mean, I've watched it, but because I don't care for it, I don't remember nothing.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was.
And do you not like Will Ferrell at all, or just that movie?
I like him, but just some of the stuff I don't care for. I'm weird.
I like him. I'm a big fan of Will Ferrell. He's just sort of everyman kind of thing. That's why I think he's just very relatable. I think he's very relatable. All the balloons for Johnny. What's up, John? John will be streaming again, everybody. Tomorrow, John goes from noon to 2, so there's no afternoon delight. But normally we would go at 2 after John, but tomorrow instead, we're going to be on with Nathan. I say we. I don't know. Skipper might be there. I don't know. But I will be on with Nathan on his channel instead, and it's going to be we're going to talk a little bit about streaming, to help out. He had some questions about some of the giveaway tools and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in streaming, you might pick up some things, or maybe it's stuff you guys all know, because Nathan's very new to it.
Yeah, I watched this. What was that? A few days ago, Nathan did his first stream. He did pretty good.
He did very good. Yeah, he did very good. But he's been on quite a few streams now, so he's getting to be an old hand at it a little bit, right? I mean, he's been on quite a few different ones.
Pearl.
Hit or miss with me, June says. DJ Guppyfish, hi Sal. Jenny. Hi, Jenny. So here's a topic that I don't know. Keystone Clash. Are you going to be able to make it this year?
I will not be going.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
We'll leave it at that. Let's go back here too. You know what though? I sort of like that out there. It is a nice view, isn't it?
It is a nice view. Out. It's a little gloomy here.
The sun just came out. It was super gloomy. You can see how thick the clouds are over there.
Yeah, it's pretty cloudy here.
We're supposed to have about 6 inches of snow on Saturday, like you said, about the same as yours. But that's not too bad for us. I mean, I think that'll probably be the very lowest. It'd probably be the advisory, I think, is the lowest warning.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. But I figured, honestly, whenever I looked at that map yesterday, which I'm sure it changed today, I figured you guys would get more, but it's not a lake effect snow. It's coming from the south. So
yeah, so you'll probably end up getting more.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Normally, whenever it's coming up from the south, because it has all that humidity in with it, it's more of a heavier snow. And the scary part about that is power. Hopefully, it's going to be a quiet night that night.
Yeah. Hopefully, you're not. Oh my God! Look how bad I did this one. It's horrible. Again, they were just quick, people. Yeah. Hopefully, it's not a bad night for you. It's always scary though, right? Because not only do you have to worry about being out in it, if something happens, or just you moving around and going places and doing your own life. If somebody gets hurt, if the roads are really bad, now all of a sudden you've got to be out there driving in it.
I can give you a story that made my butt pucker.
Yes, please. Butt pucker stories are my favorite.
So I wasn't driving ambulance this time. This incident, I was being fire police, where we're directing traffic, stopping people. And Kalish won that one, by the way. Sorry. Yeah. But so we're there. We was helping another fire company out with traffic, and I hear this scraping. coming toward me. Here it is, a state plow truck,
Oh no.
hauling ass. And when it came around that turn, I was like, I'm dead. I looked at the woods. I said, yep, I'm jumping down that bank. He ain't hitting me. And luckily they got good brakes or whatever, but I'm telling you, when you're standing there knowing that you gotta, and I'm like waving my arms, I'm doing all this stuff.
And people don't get how big those trucks are. Those are massive, giant trucks, and that plow is probably taller than you, or at least about the same size, right?
Well, yeah, it's about my height, but they could see, because they sit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Because they're so far. Yeah, they're so far.
Listen, man, when that thing came around that turn, I was like, I'm dead. But he ended up being able to get stopped, and I was like, "Ooh, doggy." That's the only time I've gotten scared while I'm doing that part was when I heard that plow truck, because whenever you hear the sound of that plow, you know they're moving.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like a slow scrape. It's like
you can tell.
It's a noise you ain't going to forget. I can tell you.
Yeah, especially if it's coming right at you. Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, did he say anything? Did the driver say anything? Hi, Victor. Did he even notice? I mean, did he just slow down? What happened?
As soon as I was flailing my arms, I have a flag and two flags, and he saw it. That's what caused attention. But I'm telling you, when you hear it coming before you see it, and you know what could happen, because listen, you may start running and you may not go nowhere because of how bad them roads were. Yeah, you're spinning tires.
Scooby-Doo run.
It's real. It happens.
Hi, Benoski. Nope, my phone just made a noise. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if I've ever had any of those types of things. The worst would be like a forklift or something, I think. I've been almost run down by forklifts before, somebody not paying attention. Because I've worked in a couple different warehouses over the years. Yeah. I've almost run somebody over in a golf cart. I came really close because he jumped out at me, though. He jumped out. He was hiding in. So I used to drive the golf cart pretty fast down the aisles, and they were wide enough for a forklift. So just a little bit wider than that golf cart. I'm flying down that because there's nobody there, and he was standing between some of the pallets of liquor, and he jumped out at me, and I almost hit him. I mean, but it wouldn't have been my fault. It was his fault. But it was sort of a little bit of a butt pucker because first of all, he jumped out and screamed. So I was like, and then,
luckily the steering wheel didn't get away and you took out a thing of liquor.
Oh, yeah. That's happened. People on forklifts running into pallets of liquor and stuff. I've seen them just destroy like an entire, or pulling down a pallet from the top and not getting the angle right. So this liquor just raining down on the top of the, bottles of liquor smashing on top of the forklift.
I'd have to quit after that day just seeing it. That's alcohol abuse. I do not condone that.
Yeah, there is. I saw it quite often, and it's and the cleanup. You never get it all. You never get it all. So, like once a week, they would do a power wash on the forklifts because you could never get. It's sticky and gummy and dries nasty. And there's Heather Green from South Carolina. See, I remembered Heather. And Janny. Oh, I gotta turn my other light back on. Here we go.
Just trying to think of the Air Force. I did. I was working on a piece of equipment, and all of a sudden it came up in smoke while I was standing there. That's a little not too cool.
I feel like you told me that story. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things one of my triggers for PTSD is smoke.
Gotcha. It makes sense. And you're not an actual fireman. Have you been a fireman? Like you go to fires? Mm-hmm. You have.
I fought fires.
And
whenever I went to the military, I obviously wasn't part of the volunteer fire company because I was 24 hours away. But whenever I came back, I was. Then whenever I moved to where I'm at now, at that point, I wasn't interested in joining because of other reasons. It was clicky a little bit. Now it's way better. I joined up because I noticed they needed help. I started out with fire police, and then now I'm an EMSVO, which is an ambulance driver. So I've gotten to see some, interesting stuff now.
Yeah.
But and get mad at hospitals, but but that's what I do now. I've thought about turning my stuff in, digging out my certificates, and I still may because of, like, for an example, right now, I'm off. Everybody else is at work. If that fire whistle goes off, I could jump on a fire truck and help out.
Yeah.
But I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Because
So you have a problem with the smoke and stuff from that because it's something expected.
Yes, unexpected. Like my house, for an example.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is a long time ago. What year is this? 23. Oh, it's 20.
Yeah. Whip's got a story about stuff too. We'll get to that one.
Okay. I forget when it was. My daughter was really little. My son was in school, probably grade school. I was up. I fell asleep on my recliner. I was up binge watching stuff on Netflix, and I woke up to a smoke detector going off. And the bottom level of my house, well, pretty much my kitchen, was full of smoke. And whenever I went out there to do stuff, I blacked out.
Wow.
To make a long story short, I ventilated the house, didn't wake nobody up, went back to sleep, thought it was a dream. I did. I thought it was a dream when I woke up. She goes, "Oh," my wife comes downstairs. She goes, "Oh no, we need to get Kyler to school. He's late." I said, "Okay, whatever." I was like, "Man, I just had a messed up dream last night." I was like, "Wait a minute!" I heard a fan running. I went out to the kitchen and noticed the stove was gone. It was sitting on my front porch. Don't remember doing it.
Wow.
It was crazy.
What kind of stove? Propane? Was it natural gas, propane, or electric?
A flat top electric.
Okay.
Find out, at the end of all this, I didn't have to pay nothing to fix it because there was a recall, but I never got notified on it.
Nice.
It turned on by itself.
Not nice. Fuck.
Yeah. I had a towel and a pot laying over top of it, and it, of course, caught it on fire. But
wow.
It flames. So all I had was smoke. And thank God, because my kitchen, my daughter's bedroom's right above it. So it was just everything. I went into full firefighter mode, try to figure stuff out. And yeah, whenever I went out of the kitchen, I looked to the left and that stove was gone. That's when it clicked.
Yeah.
That's when I went, that was my trigger.
Yeah.
Everything came back.
Wow.
That actually messed me up for about 2 years until I got myself right again.
I bet.
That was actually the time frame whenever I was really getting on YouTube a lot too. During the day with Jess and stuff.
Yeah. Miss you, Jess. Dude, I missed that Aquatic Morning Show. It really set off the day just so good. Having that daily show just to start your day. And it was Jess. You'd be up there quite often helping her out too. And I really do. I know she's super busy, but it'd be nice if we had that back. Hopefully someday Jess comes back. And I've never reached out to her. I'm bad. I've told other people, and I know Whip has, and some other people have, and I've just never reached out to her. So I keep saying I'm going to, and I just don't.
You just need to do it.
I do because she's such a nice person, and she really did a lot for the community, and we really miss having her. Again, it just set off the day. It just, I'd wake up, jump, take a shower, do whatever, get my breakfast, come in. And by then I usually wake up sometime around 10, sometimes later, sometimes noon. It just depends, whatever. And, she'd probably already be going. So I'd, say hi. And it was just all my friends were in there. It just started the day so good, I miss the hell out of it. I really do. Oh, this thing's back again. Look again, these are going to be better, people. It was just a very quick thing because, the image the image was a rectangle, and I cut it and then just did a quick erase, real quick. So they'll be better. And I got to move where it's at too, because we can't have this. Arr.
Who caught it? Zenny. Zenny got a blue tang in her pocket now.
Sorry to hear that. I think a little. I don't know. Dee Kins. Hi, Dee. Dee says, you are the Daily Show. Jess has a job now. Listen here, you little shit. There's Terry. Yeah, and I don't want to be the Daily Show. I just really, really wish there was more daily shows going on. More daytime, I should say. There's so much room. There's so much room. And we can all work together. We don't have to go over each other. We can work together. I mean, I get sometimes, Mexicali is a great example. He has to go by the schedule that the person, whoever he's interviewing, whenever they're available. But he and I can work together very easily. We're good friends. And if I know he's got a stream at noon, I'll push mine back or go in front. We don't have to go over each other. John, we can work with each other. And I get it. Nobody owns any spots, right? You can go whenever you want. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it makes so much more sense to work together on these things, just to, it helps everybody. Because instead of competing against each other, we can work together, and I can throw people your way. You can throw people my way. It's just it's a better way to do it. It helps out the community too. There's something also to be said for choice, because there's people don't like me, there's people don't like other people. If they've got choices, that's good too. So whatever.
Oh yeah.
So hi Terry, hi Dee. Aquarium Domain really tied the day together, did not. Hello. Did you ever make it over there to Aquarium Domains? Yeah, because I was like, I haven't seen any video. I was waiting.
Actually, I'm gonna get with them. No, it ain't gonna be next weekend now, because I had a plan, but I never got a hold of him yet. But I would like, if he is not busy, probably the middle of the month, I would like to make a trip down.
Looking forward to that. You should do a live stream from his house. Get him up on the live stream. Keep saying he needs to do some live streams.
He was up on a Sunday live stream.
I did not see that, and didn't even get to watch the replay. But I stopped in. I think I stopped in.
I don't remember.
The scroll is pretty impressive. It's oh. I went too far off the screen, so my face was gone. See, can't see me. Yeah, I think you should do a live stream from his house and show off all that stuff. I mean, you do what you want, but obviously.
Well, I'll probably take footage.
Yeah, I figured it at the least, right?
Yeah.
Is there Zenny has a tang? Is there a cream for that? I think hers is pierced.
I didn't mean to start that.
All I heard is if you try to compete with Rico, you're going to lose. No. I just like to work with people. Rico over me sounds interesting, Mexicali said. And Foxanne said, teamwork makes the dream work. It just makes sense for everybody, to work together as much as you can. Now I get it. There's some nights when there's like 5, 6, 7 streams going at the same time, because that's when people can stream. But in the daytime, it's wide open. It's wide open. I didn't see you give points to Tommy either, did you? Or
you didn't do it yet. It ain't set up.
Yeah, none of it's really set up right now. It's all just testing. So there is no points and stuff right now, really. It's all just, like I said, proof of concept. I want to see how well it works. We're going to have a ton of, we're going to have all of the fish from last year. And then we're also going to have all the logos that people give me the permission to use from all the channels too. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. I mean, that's a lot of stuff to catch at the end.
Man, I'll have to send you my new one.
Please do. Yes. That'd be a lot easier than me going because I was just going to go do some screen captures and because they don't have to be very big. So it's okay if they're not, Right now, it's just a way to get us to play with his balls with nothing in return. What did Terry do? Made a mistake of touching the laundry drain in a 100-year-old house. Going to Menards soon. Can't use my Python right now. We didn't get Whips. Where's that? Oh, here it is.
Oh, his story.
Is that the one? This one. Here we go. I almost got hit by a train on a super foggy morning on my 10-speed going to high school. Music blasting directly to the ears. Went to go around the gates. Train went by. Missed my tire by inches. Yeah, but that'll suck the bike seat right up in there, right? You'll be so like... Mine aren't near as fun, those stories like that. Like I told about kayaking. I was in the reeds. So the reeds were, nice and close. It was a clear channel, but it was very windy. And I came around a corner. It happened 2 different times. One time it was a mute swan, which are huge.
Yeah.
Mute swan was right there. And I came around a corner and its nest was there. I don't know if it was a male or a female, but it stood up and started hissing at me. And it was, it was not that far away from me. And I definitely let out a little.
Well, how deep's the canal, though?
Well, that was just in the creek back here, so it's not that deep at all. Yeah, I probably could have stood up.
Okay, that's good then.
Yeah.
Because, if it would have came at you and you would have,
yeah,
jumped over. Because I could tell you, drinking and kayaking do not mix well.
How do you know I was drinking?
I'm talking about my experience.
Oh, because I was. That was back in the day,
If it wasn't for some people that were with me, I probably would have drowned that night.
Really?
On the lake, yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, I'm pretty versed. I'm not so much anymore, but I could roll a sit on top with the leg straps, and that's, so that's pretty good. I learned how to roll because I have a 14-foot. It's a hybrid, so it's a sit on top instead of a sit in, but it comes up a little bit higher. It's more of a cockpit there.
See,
and with the leg strap, I could roll it.
I'd rather have what you had or have. I have a sit in.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I don't feel like I'm balanced enough in it. And I just happened to dig too deep with the oar. And I went with the oar. And I could not. And it just the way it happened is I had to come out of it. I couldn't get it over. And we got it in. Well, got myself in too. But I had blue jeans and stuff on. I didn't have swimming trunks.
Yeah.
So, and
cotton's always bad.
My shoes, it wasn't. I'll
Yeah.
never do it again.
Yeah. This one that I have it's meant for anglers, so it's super stable. Like you could stand on it. It's a Wilderness Systems. Wilderness Systems. They make really nice. They make some sea kayaks and stuff too. The sit on tops and different things, but they're sit-ins. But their sit on tops are pretty good, and they're very, very stable. But they're also pretty fast too. That's why I like it. It's a good, because usually the shorter, the slower. Yeah. Usually the longer kayak, the longer it is. Generally, it's faster. It's easier to paddle. Yeah. But theirs is a good combination because it's a 14-foot kayak and it's not super wide, but it's wide enough and it's super stable. So it's great for newbies, which is what I was at the time. Did we say hi to everybody? I bet we missed some people. We got Debs coming in. There's Sal. Hi, Sal. Oh, and go ahead.
I moved my monitor. It's above here now instead of over here.
I thought you were getting ready to say something. And Whip says my daughter's a ER room paramedic. I was having a hard time saying that. She's got some stories too. Worst one is they went into lockdown because an ER patient was actively being hunted by a rival gang or something. Scary couple of hours. Wow. Warriors, come out and play.
That means I'm glad I'm not in the city doing that. No.
Yeah.
Bad enough I got to babysit them.
Yeah, it makes it way worse, I imagine. You're like me. We like our rural living.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, I'm just a big a hillbilly or a redneck or what do you want to call it, as Skipper is. I really am. I mean, when it comes down to it, we have more of that type of stuff in common,
Yeah.
You just have fingers. That's the only difference. That's the only difference.
I have the fingers in the southern drawl.
Yeah, I don't really have much of a an accent. I guess it's because from living all over the place. Not all over, but just the Northeast, the Midwest, and the Southwest.
I've been Northeast, obviously, because it's where I came back to. Midwest, South Dakota. I lived in Texas for a little bit. Of course, I was born in North Carolina. But I haven't. Oh, speaking of the West, next month I will be visiting the West Coast,
Ooh,
California.
nice. What for? Just for vacation or?
Vacation. I'm gonna go out and see Dr. Anthony. Go to his house. Steph.
Awesome.
See George Aquaballs.
Nice.
And we're gonna go do a couple things around LA. That is the only way she's gonna get me to go to that part of the country. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Because there's the people you want to see.
People I want to see. Because if not, I'd have fun. Because she's already been to California without me. She went to Disneyland with girls from her work. And I said, I'm good. But now I'm going to go check those people. Go hang out with those guys for a little bit.
I'm jealous. I am very jealous. I would love to see all those people. Aquaballs and I don't really talk. I'm nothing against them at all. We don't interact much. I'm not sure why, but all the rest of the people I know very well. Well, I've only met Steph at the Keystone Clash, but I need to get her on the Focus On. What's that?
He's pretty busy with his kids.
George.
Yeah.
And I love watching his content because he knows so much about all kinds of fish and just everything. Well, I've got to talk about Geek Boy. I'm so far behind in chat.
With what he has to deal with a day-to-day basis, it's can.
Yeah, that's what Vinay was saying too. His life is pretty full with raising the kids. Okay, I'm jumping down here. Is it possible to tell it not to give feedback on people? Yeah. I'm going to get rid of those messages. I'm with you, Matt. I don't like all that extra. Again, this is sort of out of the box. The only thing I've changed is some of the names of the items and the actual image itself. I do want to change this to be a net or something funny. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'm with you though. I do want to get rid of all that extra because it's just filling up the chat with spam. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I like to do live testing. Matt, I think you know what I mean. You do sort of the same, right? I like to test things in action, especially because this stream doesn't matter. It's just a fun hangout, so it's not like there's anything important happening other than Skipper's face. We get to see Skipper's face, so that's important. We're going to stream 3 times together, aren't we, today?
Oh, yeah. I thought about that whenever we got on here. I was like, man, I'm having enough of Rico today. Yeah, so we got this for almost another hour. Wow, it's 1 o'clock already. 9:30, we will be up with Ed. Since I'm off tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and do the nocturnal feeding show tonight with some peoples, or just the 3 of us. We'll see.
Paulie will be there.
No, he won't be.
No, not tonight. He's got something going on. That's right. He's got his
Raleigh. Club stuff. He's bagging plants up last night during Dan's stream, I think it was, getting it ready. And that'll be, man, I wish I had one that wasn't freaking so stinking far away. I'm jealous.
Yeah, it is nice for those. I really, it would be, I wish I was closer to Pennsylvania. Because I would love to go to, some of the Lehigh Valley stuff, even though I know they're not doing the swaps anymore, right?
And I don't know if they're doing that other one. So Lehigh Valley was a good one. I wish I could have went to. Jason, Kirk, Maria, and Patty made it to the last one.
See, right? that whole group right there.
and I was going to go, but I couldn't get the day off. And it's a 4-hour drive, which I don't care. I still would, just to go see people, I'll drive. I don't care. So the next year, that was the last one. The next year, there was a bunch of people. Veterans Aquatics was one of them that got together. Veterans Aquatics pretty much headed it up to have their swap out there.
Yeah.
Well, Veterans Aquatics is no more. He had to step back because of stuff.
Oh, I wondered because I haven't seen him forever.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to have it out there again this year or not. But down here we got the CCY, we got the ACLC swap. They have both of them have one twice a year. You also had the Keystone Clash. There's stuff out in Pittsburgh. And honestly, DC really ain't that far.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just want to read this before it goes away, though. I wasn't aware of any of that with Deb's. She's got to leave, but her grandson's he's been in the hospital since New Year's Eve and had to be intubated this morning. And is that your newest grandson, Deb? I'm so sorry too. So yeah. Hopefully everything turns out good there.
Yes, hopefully it does.
And could somebody also post Dusty's link for me real quick, too? I do want to pin it to the top. Okay, sorry. You were talking about the D.C. one?
Yeah, there's some stuff that happens down in D.C. The most recent one they had, and that's Barbara Days Clubs. The sun came out here. It got bright in here.
I see it. I know. I saw it.
Looked at the screen. I'm like, oh, hey, there's light. I'm going to melt. Anyways, like they did one at a brewery. It was a swap at a brewery.
Ooh.
Like fish and beer.
That's no bueno. that's scary.
About? That's a damn Skippy event right there. Let's
no. That's too scary because you have a few of those beers, and next thing you know, your savings is gone. I bought everything. What'd you get today?
Works out for the vendor. What'd you get today? The whole damn table.
Yeah. What'd you get today? Everything.
Oh man, but no, I thought that was a pretty cool idea, just because it's different. I'm trying to think of other places. Of course, Ohio really ain't that far away for the OCA whenever they have it out there. So.
I do. A lot of people are very high on the OCA. I would like to go. I think that's probably about an 8-hour drive for us. I think probably. Where's it at? OCA's in. It's not Cleveland, right?
I thought it was Cleveland.
Is it? Somebody will tell us. If it's Cleveland, yeah, that's not a horrible drive.
No.
My daughter went to Kent State for a couple of years, and so my wife made that drive quite often. That's farther. That's farther. The arts and craft brewery, yeah. The Discord, because the DIY section of Fish Court is all about beer. It's not supposed to be, but it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that.
There we go. I want to pin this message. Thank you, Zenny. Again, just in case anybody is not aware of what's going on with Dusty and his wife, take a look at that link, and if you can help out, please do so. I mean, every little bit helps. It's a difficult situation. It really is. A lot of people going through things. Go
ahead. Fortunately, it's that time of year.
But it's the good thing about it is nobody has to be alone. We've got a community here, and that's what community is helping out people. That's what makes a community, is people willing to help each other. That's what it's all about. Without that, without people wanting to help out, there is no community. It's not really a community. It's just a bunch of assholes. I mean, it is already just a bunch of assholes, but at least it's a community of assholes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got to say, the community helped me out last year now, getting me because of Rico.
That guy's just a dick. I hate him.
I'm telling you. But yeah, the community helped me out getting a pretty much a whole new computer setup because they wouldn't stop sending money. But I
They're
appreciate it.
amazing.
I truly do.
They're amazing like that. And I when I can't do a whole lot these days to help out those, but I have a really strong desire to that. And I always said, if I win like a big lottery, all my friends are going to be rich, and I'll be out of money, but that's okay. I don't have that much longer left. I want to get through it. I'm going to give it away. All my friends are going to have what they need. But I can't do that kind of stuff. But I am a pretty effective cheerleader. I think I think I do a good job of spreading the word on things, and that's I've took it upon myself to make that my role. And not that other people don't do it as well, but I'm just saying
it's one way that you can help out.
Exactly. It's about the only way.
Give you another. You already did the Saints Dust one. I'll mention the Arkoff one. They're in the final stretch of it this week.
Oh yeah, thank you. I had that link here. Oh crap!
And I haven't looked. I got an email earlier from Rachel. It's actually Renee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fish for You. I will be there next weekend. I will be there. I saw that question twice. I better tell you.
Oh yeah, and I meant to say hi to Fish for You. Hi. Sorry about that. There we go. There's Dr. Anthony's. You know what? Just like you, it doesn't turn into a link until I switch into away from top chat or live chat, whichever one I'm in, or refresh the chat, and then I can deal with it. I just want to make sure it.
It did.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure it was.
They're at 83%, so they are really close to $10,000. What their goal is.
Yeah.
That's great. And this monitor will not be up there the rest of the day. I don't like it there.
No,
because I got to look up. I don't like it. I'd rather go like this. I don't want you all to see my nose hairs.
my camera is up here too. That's on top of the monitor, but I did change that angle because, again, when I first met you at the Clash that first year, I walk up to Skipper. He doesn't say hi to me. He just goes, "Damn, you're big," or no, "Damn, you're tall." I don't know, big, tall, whatever. He was like, he didn't even say hi. I was like, "Yeah, hey, how you doing?"
Thought he's a midget
because of the angle. And I'm not even a big guy. I'm only 6 foot. I'm a little bit above average, and that's it. But when you expect somebody to be so much smaller, right?
Yeah, like this. This is how he was.
It does make you look smaller. It definitely does. It's still that way. It's just that the angle isn't as much because I have moved the laptop down because I have I have one of those double monitor stands, and it actually moves quite a bit. It's got a lot of movement in it. I can put that way up there, or it's a perfect place where it's at right now. Zenny's caught 2 of them so far. Damselfish number 1 was caught.
It's rigged then. It's rigged.
Yeah, can one of the mods do a to-do for me to get rid of Pokemon spawn? I can't say it. Pokemon spam. Good God. Hey, Jeff.
You're going to fry it up. There was somebody else that came in, too.
Who else did I miss? I'm sorry for anybody that came in. I definitely look at all those different ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages just from that one thing. And don't forget now. Dan. Oh, Brother Dan. Yeah, I did see him come in. Hi, Dan. Yeah, I'm going to definitely get rid of all that extra stuff. Heather said, "You guys are helping me have something to keep my mind off my mom dying in the 1st of December. Sorry for your loss there. Yeah. Mine have been gone for a while, but I was never close. My dad didn't even know we left Arizona for like 5 years. He had no idea we'd even live in the state anymore.
I'm going to tell you, both of my parents are still alive. It's going to be rough.
Yeah, you're close. It's like Whip too. Whip's pretty close, and has talked about how much his his parents have helped, and it just isn't always like that. I don't want to get into it, but
No,
I
I get
didn't,
what you're
I didn't
saying.
have a horrible childhood. Believe me, my dad never once physically abused me or anything. Neither one of them did that. It was a lot of mental stuff, but nothing. People had way worse childhoods,
Oh, yeah.
but at the same time, there was nothing there to keep me. There was no reason to be around the situation. I removed myself from that situation. Okay. Don't forget now to do no poking, damn it, Ginger. Let's go look and see what actually made it into the to-do list. Here it is right here. Oh, that's not it. Where is it?
I didn't get a drink.
Okay. Where is it? I got to find it. To-do list. Where is it? I forgot where I put it. It's in here. I don't remember where I put the to-do list. I didn't put it at the root. I think I put it in a folder. I'll have to look at it later. Oh, I can go look at the command. Sorry. I just forgot where we put the to-do list. Where is that? Here it is.
Oh, there's Garcia.
Gerdo! Hi, Gerdo. Okay. I made a folder called Stream, which sort of makes sense.
That's why you can't find it.
I just didn't remember where, because I have one folder and then all of this stuff is under in different folders. And
So while you're looking for that, I'm going to read Jenny Lynn's comment because it brought back 2021, I think it was. Jenny Lynn says, my two favorite memories was when Bruiser said hello to Skipper the first time, and during that same event, she had the Rico shirt on, and someone thought it was Bruiser's picture.
Yeah.
Whenever Bruiser said hi to me, I'm like, oh, hey, hello. I kept walking. I was. When I come back, I'm like, all right, because I was helping out setting up in the vendor room. It was the first year that I went to one. And on my way back, I asked him, I said, who the hell are you? And he said who it was. And I was like, oh, hey, Bruiser, how you doing?
That is funny. Yeah, they said that happened a few times. Because, Bruiser and I do look a little bit alike. He's got a much nicer beard. And but otherwise, he's a little bit taller too. But otherwise, we do look a little alike. There's definitely some resemblance there. Like we look like we could be brothers.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be the ugly one now.
Yeah. I mean, that's, my whole life that's who I've been. How will Rico not forget if he forgets where the to-do list is? The good thing is I know where to look to find where it's located at. There's actually when I go look at it, it tells me what the path is. So I can easily go find it. And I need to start using this actual folder for more stuff, because right now the to-do list is the only thing in there, but it's a much shorter path than what I was using. All right, so here's my to-do list. I need an XXX warning, a smut warning for kids because of the the rare times we get some good stuff through the Book of Mormon. Excuse me. I need to go through the voices because some of the voices you just can't understand. I've got a bunch of stuff I have to send out. I need to make a wheel of snarf or some other variation of SOB. I need to change the list to be a top 10 instead of top 5. Get rid of the Pokemon spam. No more Pokeen, damn it, Ginger. Spam, 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 Pokemon. Put the to-do list in an easy-to-find, well-hidden place. That's my list. Hi, Laura. Ooh. Laura, do you still have that running? Let's go look. Laura had the another one of the egg watch. And what were we watching? Was it Plecos? I already forgot. I'm Poop again, so Poop doesn't remember. I gotta look. Sorry, hold on.
Her killifish thing.
Was it killifish? I
Yes.
forgot.
Oh, that is freaking great.
Ha 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 ha!
Never seen an alien with a mustache. That was a good one.
Thank you. See, those are just fun. I get that some people don't care for all that stuff. They think it takes away. What are you taking away? There's nothing here. There's nothing to take away. It's just fun.
I don't
So
care. I got a laugh out of it.
that's all that matters. It's funny. It's funny.
I gave him
It did
$1 to laugh. So, I mean, what the heck's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
that was great.
Best 99 cents I ever spent.
I
It did
gave
have.
him-
I was
I gave him
there
a
when.
pile of crap, and he turned into an alien.
Yeah, that's what happens. I did watch Laura. I did watch the one of them. I just happened to be in there when the one hatched.
Oh yeah.
Did the other ones already hatch? Then I don't see you. So maybe it's not. Okay, I got to go back and watch the replay from Gina too. I missed Gina. I missed her stream last night. And hey, thank you for the $1.
I had to. I wanted to see what it did. It just hit me. See,
Oh,
it started.
Fish streams. Hi, fish streams.
Now you're a careful.
Let it go. What is? There's like a weird kind of.
It's supposed to be an effect.
That's weird. It's sort of. That was weird. Thank you, Fish Dreams, and hello. The first one I didn't get on video, got the second one. Gotcha. Yeah, I did get to see that. Just jump to the end. Kelly Foreman. Hi, Kelly.
Kelly.
We still got like an hour, or we still got 40 minutes. Oh, I forgot too. Today is Thursday, so that's JK or JT Fish Keeping, right? He has one set up for today, I believe. Let's go see so we can send everybody over there. This Kenny. Kenny said they're both feeling better, so good. Glad you guys got
Good.
through it, my friend. It's good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, because their Sunday stream, she was still a little rough,
Yeah.
but it was good to see her up and moving. It's both of them. But man, that can unfortunately one of our fish friends is sick right now. Hopefully they get better. He didn't stream Sunday because of it. And no, it was not me.
Who was it?
Depths unknown.
Oh yeah, Jason. Okay. Is he feeling any better? He didn't do D&D Monday night either. Do you know if he's?
No.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
He still feels crappy.
I don't see Jason too often these days. Not that I'm not playing D&D. Rico's standing such a pretty feminine side. I do. Okay, I don't see JT doesn't have one scheduled yet, so we'll see. We'll see what if he gets one scheduled, and then we'll send everybody over there because he normally goes at 2:00 right after us. And again, I love sending people over. Song lyrics are complete. Working on instruments. There's Mikey B. He's making a song. The bottom of the chat.
Oh, is that his other channel?
Yeah. Yep. That's his other one. That's his other one, and Marissa's got one as well.
Yeah, I've been subbed to Marissa.
Look at there's another Kirk Cichlids. That means Candy Overhauls is here lurking. I bet you.
Yo.
Because usually that's how it goes. Usually Candy's in the background. She'll come out and say hi when Kirk comes in. Are you fishy jerks playing with Rico's balls? Yes. And again, this is going to change. We're doing again. A lot of people have come in. Another new game, another little whatever you want to call it for these afternoon streams. Because again, it's just a hangout. It's just we don't really talk about anything important. It's just a fun place for people to come and hang out. So there's all kinds of little games and bells and whistles and stuff. Never going to be on a focus on or any of that kind of stuff. It'll never take away from any important streams. But this new one is a Pokemon catch game that's going to be, instead of Pokemon, like this is going to change to be something. I don't know what yet, but we'll make that something that's fitting, like a net or something like that. I did this to show a net and not a net, not Mystery Snail Gardens. But Stephen was kind enough to give me the artwork from the 2023 What the Fish. So we'll be using, that's what you'll be catching as artwork from that. And again, I want to sort of incorporate the name, but I haven't come up with the name yet for it. Skipper, looks like we're going to get nails with, going to get nailed with the snow.
Yeah.
We're going to get nails. You're going to get nails with the snow? That sounds horrible.
That's going to suck. Especially when you're out there trying to clean up, you're getting nails up on your forehead.
10-penny nails just hitting you. Jesus, that's a good typo.
I took my Christmas lights down yesterday because of it. With having a metal roof, it just rip them right off.
Yeah, we didn't even do any lights outside.
The sides. I have a snow rail on the front. I was supposed to get them on the sides, but they forgot to put them in. Oh well.
We didn't do anything like that. There's no gutters. It's just right off. But it does such a good job of, that dark. What color is yours?
It's like I'm going to say brown, but it's whatever the wife picked. It's a darker color.
Gotcha. So that helps.
Yeah, I didn't want that. So they say with the colors of your metal roof, it makes a difference. It technically doesn't because it's metal. It's still going to warm up.
Yeah. But you don't think the color does help because if it's like a white, it would reflect some of it.
It reflects, but it's still absorbing heat though.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's just a color. And I'm going to tell you, it makes a difference in the wintertime. If it's sunny out in the winter, it'll heat the house up.
Yeah. Yeah. And we didn't really care about that too much because our summers aren't too long and they're not too hot. And hi, Ed. It's good to see you, brother. But the winters aren't that, or the summers aren't that bad here and doesn't get that hot. So we thought our winters are 6 months long, so that makes more sense to warm up the house in the wintertime. Like today, it is 28 degrees out, but it is toasty warm in here. And I have no heat in this room running at all right now. There's nothing. And it's 69 degrees in here right now, which to me is toasty warm.
And when I got it put on, I made them strip the roof. Normally they'll lay it over top of your old shingle. I said, no, you're not. I said, you're stripping that roof because I just bought the house and I want to know what was underneath it. It's a good thing I did because there was a hole in my roof.
Oh, really?
That's how it was when I bought it, and they fixed it, and it just made it better because I don't know. I just don't like something being under it.
We did.
Breeze well.
We did. Yeah, we did, but there was only one layer. There was only one layer of shingles underneath. I think it was just the asphalt shingles. There was one layer of it. So, I talked to the guy that was doing it, and he's like, it's 100% your choice. I think with one layer, it's not that bad. They went up in the attic, didn't see anything from inside, so we just decided to go over the top of it. But I understand why you would.
I had 3 different roofs on my house.
Oh, well, ours is a simple ranch, so it's just a straight,
Well, what I meant by 3 different roofs, like I have an L-shaped roof, okay? And then I have a porch that they closed in and made bedrooms out of, and I have it was an office. This was a parsonage, okay?
Oh.
So there was an office that I made the laundry room over there. Well, my front half of my house was shingle. The side of the roof was metal shingle, and then the roof over that addition, so to speak, was rubber.
Oh, really?
Tear everything off, pitch that back roof right, and be done with it.
Yeah.
I said I didn't like it.
That makes sense. Yeah, with all that different combination and everything, and like you said, not really knowing what's in the different ones, and
how long it's been there. It was like they just did stuff to patch stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I understand because that's where I'm at now. That's what we're in the patch mode of a lot of stuff. Not the roof. The roof is, you got to protect your investment. That's the very first thing we did. Put a new roof on it.
They're doing it not the right way is what they did. And when I started getting into stuff, I had noticed that, and everything's good now. I fixed all that stuff, but it's one of them things when you buy an old house, you don't know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Till you live in it.
Yeah. This was Not super old. 1958, I think, is when it was built. So for here, that's not old. And same as there, that's not old at all for your area.
No,
Yeah,
this
1800.
house was recorded in the 50s. Recorded in the 50s, so it could have been built in the 30s
Yeah,
because we had a railroad. This was a railroad system coming through this town for the coal mines. So it's been here a while. So.
yeah. That's our old house that we used to rent before we bought this one. It was a general store built in the 1800s, like early 1800s. And the guy just went and gutted the whole place and turned it into a big house. It was massive. The thing was massive. And it had a little garage that was behind it that was the blacksmith shop. So it had a bunch of iron fixtures and stuff in it, and just really looked cool. And it still had the crane in the attic. It had the big door on the one side of the attic, so you could open it up and bring out the crane. And
That's sweet.
We never used it, but it all still worked. It was all in working condition. He kept all of that and actually had cleaned it up and maintained it and stuff. It was really cool.
That's pretty neat. That I would like that. I wouldn't have got rid of it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I wish the attic was living space. The attic could have been easily living space. I mean, it was very big, but I think it would have been cool to make some kind of like man cave or den up there with all that crane equipment and stuff, especially if you could turn it into something, if you could work it, so it turns into a chair or brings you beer or whatever, you could put a motor on it and just have it, bring you stuff.
You could install one of them motorized like engine hoists that we used in the shop. So that'd be pretty sweet. Put your chair, like connect your chair to me. I don't feel like walking to the fridge.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit a button, it's gonna lift me, and I'm gonna move to the fridge. That would be sweet.
That would have been awesome. Now I almost wish we still lived there because I would love to do that. We rented it though.
If you see chains hanging in the house here, it's not because of bondage. I'm just getting beer.
It's a little bit of both. Wait, Jen is having a stroke. Is the motor on the chair a piston?
So
Hopefully the chair isn't. Go ahead.
Something, so they're trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, hopefully the chair isn't piston.
No.
I think it'd be easier to train the dog. Yeah, but it's not as much fun. Building that would be awesome, especially the very first time you brought your friends over. Like come over and watch the game on Sunday, and everybody comes over. You got a whole bunch of people, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I would love that. That would be hilarious.
That'd be great.
That would be hilarious.
May have to put one in the basement.
Strokes are forbidden.
Yeah.
Steven made coffee.
That's what they're trying to figure out. He never came out with and said that he did. Yeah, he just did. He made coffee. Huh.
Now I feel less crazy. Okay, real quick, people. If you have an opinion, what is it about this? What do you want to see different? Again, this is all the images will be better. It's not going to be right here. I'll put it up in the corner or something out of the way. What do you like? What don't you like? What needs to change for our little game? Skipper, any ideas? Anything that comes out to you?
Yeah, this is stuff I said before about how make it shorter to catch. Of course, you already said about adding points. That's a good idea. Definitely moving it so it don't look like you got a zit on your forehead. But
the chat stuff is the worst. That's the very first thing I'm going to get rid of.
I would probably have it show like who caught it in the chat.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, just leave it at that. Although I do, someone is attempting to catch a Pokemon right now. Try again after they have their chance. I think that one we have to leave, but the rest of it all, we only have to make it happen once. I think, not every time. I don't know. I'll work on that. Maybe I'll make it shorter. I don't know. What an asshole shrimp! He got away. Yeah, and I'm going to make them easier. I'm going to make them easier to catch. I want people to be able to catch them super easy. I think that's more fun. the dual. I'm still working on the dual. I have not had any luck on that. I do have to reach out and ask for help. I hate asking for help. I do. I hate asking people for favors and help and stuff. So I try to always do things on my own. And yeah, Benjamin Peters is really into bee stuff. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's not bad. It's balloons. He's into balloon stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know, and again, I know some of this stuff turns people off, but I've got 40 people that are regularly here. Oh Lord. Yeah. Danny hears about catching Pokemon.
He gonna have an OBS system.
Trait for all men, though, not wanting to ask for help. Probably. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, maybe. What do you, Skipper? You don't like asking for help?
I didn't for a long time, and then when I almost hurt myself, I have to. I hate it. I hate it. I'd rather just do it myself instead of relying on somebody.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, if you need help, you need help.
Yep.
You just gotta suck it up. It's on how I grew up too. I did everything myself. I was taught that way. But I ain't gonna lie, the older you get, you shouldn't be your body can't lift like it used to.
Yeah.
Because you move that 55 to 75 gallon tank. I'm sitting in a chair for a while. It's not good.
And that's what friends are for too, is helping, and I always want to be the person that my friends know they can always ask me for help, and I'd never turn them down if I can do something. Asking for help, directions, and going to a doctor. Yeah. Yep. You got it, Laura. All those things are difficult to do. Insecure men won't ask for help. I'm definitely an insecure person, but I have gotten better. I still don't like asking for help, but I'm far too pretty to lift aquariums, Kelly said.
I like that. Well, one of my traits, and it drives my wife crazy, is if somebody asks me for help, if I'm in the middle of something, I'll drop what I'm doing and go help them. But that too, Kenny, the military did that to us. I forgot about it. Yeah, they definitely put that in our head. But that's one thing I do. I have a hard time saying no. I'm like you. I'll help people out.
Yeah. I always feel like if I have something, you have something. If you're my friend, if I own something, if I have something and a skill or ability, you have that as well. I and anything I can do to help people, I really want to. That doesn't always work, but at least, or maybe I can connect them with somebody, just even knowing, having other friends, you connect up a couple friends and say, well, I did that with my buddy Roger. He wanted a kayak. I had another friend that just happened to be selling a better version of what I had, which I was very jealous because I wanted to buy it, but Roger needed a kayak. So he got it for a steal because this guy was my friend too, and he just got an amazing one. So I always say no and refuse to help people. That's true, Jenna. I've seen that a million times from you. You just you're not a very nice person, Jenna, at all. You really aren't. I have no idea what Steven sees in you. Wait, that was over the line. I couldn't even say it with a straight face.
Oh my! I just put the feet up there for a second. It was getting deep.
Yeah. Kenny said I'd be dead by now if I had not met Danny. I'm with you, man. I'm with you, Michelle. Brookley's here. Brookley's the only one who gets the eggplant, and that sounds very inappropriate, and that's not how I meant it.
Oh my gosh.
There's a story there. It's funny. Hi, Brookley. Oh yeah, Michelle definitely saved me because we got together when I was in my late 20s, I think. I don't even know. And yeah, it's she changed things for the better. Instead of just looking for the next party and just, having fun all the time. I actually had to get like car insurance, you know, you know, stuff like that. Well, at the time, no, that's not true. It was because they changed that law not right around the time I started driving. Because in Arizona, at first, you didn't have to even have car insurance, and then it became the law that you had to. So,
well, I'll agree with you. My wife definitely made a difference for me because I was fresh out of the military with no direction, and that's not good. I was ready to party. When we first got together, we did party. Well, then we had our son, and this is where we're at. We're good now.
Yeah, and we did too. I mean, Rochelle was pretty young when we got together. Not that young, people. It wasn't gross. It was close. It was
like
close.
You were 60 and she was 22 or something.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad. Ed's going to Taco Bell now. Bring me something too. I wish he lived closer. I always think that.
Telling you, somebody needs to hit the lottery. We're going to build a compound somewhere.
I only play the lottery when it gets way up there, but honestly, $50,000 for me would be life changing. That's where we're at. We're right on the cusp of getting rid of all this other stuff. That's all be done, And again, when I talk about going through rough times, it's not near as bad as other people because our house is paid off. I got to worry about my property taxes every year, and they're not even that horrible. That's it. That's my mortgage, my property taxes. So, right off the bat, I've got it better than a lot of people because they have to worry about housing costs. I don't really have that. So when I go through bad times, it's not bad times compared to other people. I'm not going to lose my house.
But so, says he knows a place. I know he does.
I wish Whip lived closer too. I'm still recovering from Taco Bell yesterday. Proceed with caution.
Oh yeah, boy, I can't eat there anymore.
Geek Boy Skipper's going to build a Branch Davidian compound. Do you remember the Branch Davidians? They were in were they the Waco, Texas compound? Wasn't that Branch Davidians? They were a cult. Yeah.
Well, it'd be a fish cult. And it's funny because if I do that, I wouldn't have to go nowhere for fish events because that compound, I'm married to an event coordinator, so I won't have to go nowhere. It all can come to me.
Every day would be a fish event.
Oh my gosh.
Kelly's never had Taco Bell.
Here's the idea, okay? You put a big warehouse in the middle of it. That's the fish room for everybody. You have your own section on what you want to do. Then you have the houses around it.
That'd be so funny. I mean, it would. Think about it. Think about the, these people were so into fish keeping, they made their own compound. And it's on like 60 Minutes. So tell us the story about this compound. There's all kinds of reporters around.
There'd definitely be a predator tank. Just saying.
For those people, for body types.
Hey, go look over here at this pond. Don't get cut.
Geek Boy also doesn't eat Taco Bell. I think 2003 or 2004. My daughter loves it. I dated a girl who worked at Taco Bell back in the day. Her name was Marsha. But she quit Taco Bell, and her last day, her manager said something to her, just set her off, and she was on the headset, and she said, "Welcome to the border. May I take your effing order?" And then she just pulled her headset off and walked away. She said, "I'm done. I can't do this." That was her last day. Marsha.
I used to work for KFC.
Aw. Latoya, she lost her arowana. He was doing so well. Laura just posted that. Oh, there's the new tool too. Is Latoya still here? Sorry, Latoya. No predator pond in our compound.
Don't let me get him any. I'll give him some ideas.
Ed said, Skipper looks like a guy that works at KFC.
Yeah.
That's what I never worked at. I worked at a few of those. I worked at.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, it's a bad place because you get all the fried chicken you want. You remember them cakes they used to have, the double chocolate chip cake.
Yeah,
I don't know. A couple of them may have disappeared out of the fridge.
Yeah. I worked at Carl's Jr. Out west. I worked at Rallies, which I think is Checkers on this side of the country. I don't know.
Yes,
Rallies. I worked at a Taco Bell, but only for a day because I had like 3 jobs at that time. I worked at a few pizza places. I worked at Burger King. Burger King, I met one of my best friends in the world, Sean Patrick O'Shea. We were the closing crew at a Burger King, and it was just so much fun. After we got off work, we just go out and party, and it was good times. It really was. I had just gotten divorced, so I had gone backwards in my life and was just looking for parties. So I was working. I didn't even have a good job. I was working fast food, just trying to party. And Kenny wants KFC.
The evening shift was always the funnest to work. It's more laid back because the higher up, like the branch manager or the owner would never come in then. Yeah.
You had a younger guy usually, or younger girl for the manager who was closer to your, level of partiness.
Yeah, so I made one quit.
Somehow I'm surprised. What'd you do? Oh.
It's funny because I went out on my lunch break with my obviously my ex-girlfriend, my girlfriend at the time, and I came back in and she's just lost it. Why were you out there with her when you should have been in here eating that way if we needed just all right? She brings her family in to eat. She disappears. She comes back. And I let her have it. I said, oh, it's okay for you, but it ain't for me. What if I needed you? Blah, blah, blah. I said, why don't you just quit? Because I'm going to somebody. I'm going to corporate because you shouldn't have quit or you shouldn't have left. I said, if it doesn't work for me, it don't work for you. But yeah, she left.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I had to call the daylight manager to come in. She wasn't happy. But then she thanked me because she didn't like her anyways.
But, they feel that way, like they own you if you're on the property. And I'm not on the clock. It's my break. So you can't, by law, you can't do anything. Snoochie Booch is here. And he's got a question. Quick question. 20 years wedding anniversary coming up. What's really expected? No. Am I supposed to go over the top? We're normal, average people. Does the pair of Congo puffers on the way going to play any factor? Depends on how much your wife likes Congo puffers, I guess. That's a hard question to answer because it's different for everybody. Like we don't. The 11th anniversary was the tattoo anniversary. We got tattoos matching. We got the Celtic. Oh, you can't see it. The Celtic Eternity. So Michelle's got that on her ankle, and I got it here. So that was our 11th anniversary. We got tattoos matching. Again. Eternity, because we knew we were going to be together forever, and that was 20 some years ago. So
it'll be 10 years this November.
Goes by quick.
It does. I don't know if we're going to go back to Vegas to SEMA or not. TJ's Autocross is in here. He's going to be jealous.
Todd, is he here?
He is.
Is he? I haven't seen him yet today.
Yeah, we'll probably do something. That's hard though, like what you said. But isn't the 25th a milestone? It's 25, 50, 70.
20 is 2. I think it's what is it, like 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, I think.
There's
10 years.
Silver gold anniversary.
Yeah. They said that one's China. They're looking it up there. And your package wrapped in fancy paper should do it. Again, he said the Congo puffers and your package wrapped in fancy paper. That's funny. Yeah,
well,
but
I mean, she'd probably like it if you did something. Yeah,
here's the thing. here's the thing, though. It's 2024. She should be doing something for you too. It's a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. It should be both. She's got to show you that she enjoys the last 20 years as well. I think it needs to be a two-way street, and women should be just as into it as the guys are. It shouldn't ever fall on just one person in the family, and it does often. It shouldn't fall to that one person to take care of those stuff. Kenny's 34.
Be careful with that marriage advice. It may end up in a divorce.
Not mine, though. Not mine. That's all that matters.
You know your wife. You know what she likes. A lot of times, It's like we don't get nothing for each other for Christmas, but I knew damn well if I did, she'd be happy. It's hard for me to be sneaky because everything's together.
Yeah.
It's real sneaky. Especially whenever I asked her to marry me, she didn't know it was coming because she wasn't on my account at the time. It was just easier to put everything together because of how our banks work around here.
Yeah.
But, I'm about to go work the corner for extra money. So she's going to get something from Five Below.
And you know what? She'll probably be happy.
She would. Yeah.
We try to, we it can be a little weird to give gifts when we both technically paid for it. Yes. Yeah. But, that's the thing is when you go out of your way and you find that thing that you know that they want, but they would never buy for themselves, right? And you get that for them. That's what I love doing that with Michelle because she won't buy stuff for herself. She just doesn't. She won't. She gets a like a gift card for Christmas from her mom. That's just for her. Like her moms will send, gift cards for the kids and stuff. And we'll send one just for Michelle. What does Michelle use it on? The family. Yep. She doesn't use it. She just doesn't. And we try so hard to get her to do that, but she just doesn't. And I know that that's what she enjoys. She likes seeing everybody else happy, but she also deserves that happiness. So what if you don't really want anything? You can do something then. You can do something. You could go somewhere. You can give her a surprise. You can. Never mind.
Dutch oven.
Dutch oven. Balloon stuff. Whatever makes her happy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I did that.
Yeah. And, Dutch oven.
Yeah, I almost died that night.
We definitely have done that to each other numerous times.
or you let one go and be like, oh man, it's hot in here. You just go like that.
And we warn each other too, because sometimes, it just happens. We don't even care. We don't even notice it. We don't even comment unless there's something that makes, if one of us farts in front of the other one, we don't even comment unless it's something weird. Because sometimes, mostly her, she doesn't just fart. It's very musical. It's not. I'm just like blah, and it's over and done with. But she's like, do 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 do. It's just like it's so. She's got such a magical ass. It's musical, and so it's so much more fun. And then I can't help but make a comment because I'm like, wow, that was. I think I know that song, or whatever. We know you don't fart, Matt said. She probably is lurking too. She probably is lurking.
I'm waiting for your phone to go off.
Yeah. Musical sphincter. Let's play musical sphincters. Yeah, you're right. I was just looking to see. Actually, I'll get a pop-up on that one. I've got Michelle set up so I get her notifications on the desktop. I can't trumpet. That would have been too appropriate. Oh yeah, it would have. I'm sorry, Zeddy. It is difficult though. Once like Kenny, like Zenny, like so many other people, when you've been married for so long, it is difficult to find those gifts. Can Michelle get her own special filter? Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll have to talk to her and see what she wants. Jenna, that's a great idea. Thank you. Put it on the to-do list. They whisper into their panties. They do. They whisper into. Again, thank you guys so much for that. I was even thinking about not streaming today because I woke up feeling a little out of it. I was a little tired. I'd asked Skipper to join me yesterday, but he was not home. So he reached out this morning and let me know he was off for the. Actually, you told me yesterday that you were off today. Yeah, you mentioned it yesterday.
I did, but then I did send you a message this morning whenever I woke up.
Yeah, and we haven't streamed in the daytime.
Saying that I was sorry I couldn't make it yesterday because I was at work, and I was just letting you know again. And then you're like, "Hey, you want to come up?" I'm like, "Man, I got to put pants on for this."
Well, it's been a long time since we did the morning, and Ed had a lot going on today. He was invited as well, but I always have a lot of fun with Skipper and Ed. That's why we do those Thursday night streams together, the Saturday night streams. Hold on, I got to get rid of this. Oh.
Hey, somebody caught it. Jenna caught it.
There, it's gone. And I didn't see a lot of feedback. If you guys do have some things you want to talk about with the catch game there, Discord, you shoot me a message if it's something you don't want to talk about publicly or whatever. No one glistens at hot yoga. Yeah, please though. I am looking for feedback. I'm looking for solicited advice. It's solicited advice this time. I just want to make sure it's not, that it's working good and it's fun and people are having trouble or not having trouble with it. What are you trying to tell us, Mr. P?
I was scared to click on it, but I did. That's actually a damn good idea. Okay.
Is it? It's personalized China.
Yeah, China.
Yeah.
Personalized. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I was a little scared.
Who's Karen? Steven. Who's Karen? Is there something you want to tell us? What are you trying to tell us, Mr. P? Geek Boy says. Steven, your wife's name is Jenna, not Karen. Steven, you couldn't find one that specifically said Mrs. Booch. That is pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
But it is so. It's like, asking that question, Richard, is almost like asking, what am I going to put my 20-gallon? You know what I mean? It's just so. It depends on so many different variables. What's your wife like? What is she? We don't know Mrs. Booch. So it's hard to know what to get people. And I don't think anything is expected. I don't know. I guess some people are more traditional. What do you think, Skipper? Do you guys sort of expect do you ever follow that gold, silver, China, all that stuff at all?
We never really talked about it. I know, like, for our anniversary, one of the things that we said was whenever we hit the 5th was to go back to Vegas. And we had everything planned, and then something happened. And then we ended up going last year, last November, I think it was. And right before our anniversary, we had to come back because she had to work. But we never really talked about it. But I know, like, for me, I would get her something that I know she's going to use every day because she's that type of person. That's the thing. Your wife, your significant other, whatever, and that's what you got to go by.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You're right, because Michelle is exactly the same way too, because she is a very practical person. She really is. She enjoys functionality and practicality, the big time. She does, she likes entertainment and stuff, but she really, if you're going to get her a gift, there was so many times she asked for stuff for the kitchen. And at the time, I was the one doing most of the cooking, but she wanted stuff for the kitchen. So we got stuff for the kitchen, She was given a refrigerator one year for, how is that not for the family? We had a decent fridge, but she wanted a new fridge. So that's what her gift was. But that's for everybody, But that's what she wanted. That's what she was happy with.
Sometimes it could be just something that's replaced in the house that can make somebody happy.
Yeah.
It's just how some people are, because I think my grandparents were like that. We bought them a stove one year. We all got together and got them this nice stove. And my grandmother cried. She just loved it. And my grandfather was happy. It's just doing something for him could, it could be something so simple. Like I said, that person. We don't.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Something she's been dealing with her car or something, maybe even,
Well, she told me to fix the damn thing anyways.
Michelle would probably do it herself.
Jewelry. She doesn't care to get that stuff.
Yep.
Uh,
Our wives are quite a bit alike because Michelle's the same way. She's not a big fan of jewelry. She did have a charm bracelet, and we were getting her stuff for that, but she really didn't, you know.
yeah, she used that with Pandora or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was at Cage Jewelers. She did that for a while, then she just, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
It was getting expensive, like because everybody liked it.
She loses jewelry. Well, it is 2:00. Oh, I didn't see. Did let's see. Did he set up a stream? JT normally goes on Thursdays after me. If he set up a stream, I'll go ahead and get it set up real quick. Yeah, I don't see one. Hold on, let me just verify. I don't see him set up.
The only one I see is the fish room from across the pond.
Oh, is he going next?
Yeah.
Maybe I got my days confused. I thought JT was on. Yeah. I don't see him actually going. Do you have one? Does he have one set up? I just see me being live right now. I'm the only one. Oh, Eakins is going at 1 p.m. Pacific time though. So yeah, that's still a couple hours away.
That's 4 p.m. our time.
Yeah. So I don't think anybody is the fish room actually going. Is he up? Does he have one going? Let's check out that.
It starts at 2.
If he's got one going, then I will add that and have everybody go over there. Okay. Yep. There it is right there. So that's good enough. We're going to grab that link. And let's go back over here. I've already got it open, so that'll be quick. And we'll go ahead and end and send you guys over to the fish room. They seem pretty nice. I forgot what his name was now. I know that Zen Ginger has been following them for quite some time. Seems like a real nice guy. There's 2 of them actually, and I don't remember their names. Can and John. There we go. Zenny knew them. So I've got it set now to automatically send everybody over there as soon as we're done. And again, that's a simple thing to do as well. It's very easy to do. It would be nice for other people. If you know that there's only one person going after you, you could do that send over. It helps, and it helps continuity within the community. There we go. That's continuity within the community. I couldn't even say it.
Big words.
Yeah. So sending people, it's a little thing. It's very, very easy to do, but it makes a difference to channels. So 3T. Okay. So I'm going to end. Skipper, thanks so much. It's been fun.
Yeah, it was great.
We're gonna start doing this on Thursdays. I'm gonna have a guest come up. It might be Skipper on his days off. It might be Ed. It might be Foxanne and people from the community. We're gonna start. So Wednesdays will be just a open panel type, one at a time. People come up and show their fish tanks, and then on Thursdays we'll have a guest for the entire stream, just one guest, and just sort of, walk through. Or sorry, I was reading what Foxanne said. First has to allow others to redirect their. Yeah. Most people have it set that way, but you're right, Foxanne. People should just go in and allow everybody to send to you. There's no reason to not. There's no reason not to have people come over to your stream. Not from our community. There's nobody that's going to be, sending people over just to be, assholes.
Oh, so we used to do that back in the day.
A raid. And go in and just, yeah.
They loved it, too.
Well, you see. Oh, I can sort of. Okay. All right. I'm clicking buttons. See you guys.